and welcome to an Organized Chaos podcast. My name is Bobby Quarters. Chaos is here with me.
Hey.
Hey. So, we're here to talk about some movies, music, whatever else crosses our mind. But here is also the home of the most unbiased, genuine thoughts. We're not going to do anything just to say it, just to make money off of it, because we don't make a lot of money off this. In fact, we don't make anything. We just give our opinions. And our opinions are free and unsolicited, but they're not hateful ones. That is the important thing.
Yes.
But also, while you're here, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, that is Bobby Quarters, the podcast channel, Organized Chaos Podcast, and Chaos's channel while you're at it. So thank you for watching, and do enjoy.
You're all going to die down here.
I am so lesbian right now.
Rob Schneider is...
Show me what you got!
the hot chick.
That's my man. Scoot.
Boy, I don't think so.
We've seen a lot of strange new worlds. But we'll never see something like this again.
Don't worry, Spock. I'm sure one day you'll get to aim that logical mind of yours at some lucky captain.
I can't do it. Okay. We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Right. Fucking thing sucks.
Hello.
Yes, the fucking thing sucks.
Yes. You know what fucking sucks?
That the world is a little less brighter today than it was.
Yeah.
As bright as it was not yesterday.
Yeah. So
yeah,
this year sucked. So earlier in the year we lost Catherine O'Hara. That sucked. And then we lost Sam Neill not super long ago. And then
Hayden just recently too.
Yeah, Hayden Pantiera. I'm probably slaughtering her last name, but yeah, fucking holy shit. And then just the past 2 days, it was Dolly Parton, and today we learning about Tim Curry, and it's like, Jesus Christ!
Hey, Deb, it's the wrong fucking 80-year-old.
Yeah, like holy shit. There's so I just to update people, I have added 9 to 5 on an upcoming podcast for Dolly Parton, and then
I am building a Tim Curry poll. It should be
a Tim Curry poll
at the end of the episode.
Yeah, so
I have to pick 4 guys, so give me some patience with this.
I
mean, as of now, I
I think I have two really good options.
Yeah, I would lean
Really
towards
good
like
picks.
Rocky Horror Legend, Clue, and then I'm not sure about the third one.
Rocky Horror, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe I also have and Muppet. I have Treasure Island because
Oh, Muppet Treasure Island. Yeah, shit,
because
man.
like
he
he's
yeah.
just perfect in that movie.
No, like people compare him to Michael Caine, and Michael Caine. What Michael Caine did great in Christmas Carol is that he played it completely straight. And what Tim Curry did in Treasure Island is great too, where he became a Muppet.
He is just a Muppet in this movie.
Yeah, he is just one of the Muppets.
And it also started him having like one of the like greatest ongoing gags that he has kept in interviews.
Yeah.
Where anyone asks like, is there any like regret you have in life? He's like, one, never confessing my true feelings for somebody. And they go, oh, well, who was it? Miss Piggy. I mean, we've had a few. Oh, that's not really a Tim Curry movie, but he is a bastard in that movie.
Yeah, I assume Home
The
Alone
Three Musketeers.
too. Oh,
he was a
Three
bastard.
Musketeers won't be a bad one. I think the issue of Home Alone 2 is
that-
that it's a kind of a small role, but he is good in it. But yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, but he is definitely present through all of the Three Musketeers. And
I was about ready. Yeah, Three
son of
Musketeers.
a
He is
bitch
the
in that
antagonist.
movie.
Yeah.
He is a son of a bitch in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's the other movie that whenever anyone asks me what do I know him from, my first answer to that was, and always will be Congo.
Yeah.
But yeah.
My answer to that is always Legend.
Well, I mean, Congo, just mostly because he shares a scene with Laura Linney, Ernie Hudson, and I'm sorry, they have that scene stolen from them by Delroy Lindo.
Yeah, Delroy Lindo gets one scene in that movie, and he walks away with the whole fucking movie. Tim Curry just sitting there just like, oh, shit.
Sadly, regurgitated sesame cake.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, no, I haven't seen Three Musketeers in ages either, so...
Well, it's I guess not really funny, but the other day
Clue, he's amazing in Clue.
Yeah, I have this 90s playlist, and on one of the songs that is on there is from that Three Musketeers movie. You know that one with like Rod Stewart and Bryan Adams and
oh god,
Sting.
yeah.
Yeah, that bit of 90s schlock.
No, they play that occasionally at Meyer. It's like, okay.
I mean, it's probably like one that you hear, you just, oh yeah, that's right, that was a thing.
It's one for all and all for love, or something like that.
And all for love.
It's like
it's
sure.
tacky as hell, but it reminds me of the movie.
Oh yeah, the It miniseries. I'm not even a huge fan of the It miniseries, but like,
I mean,
god damn, Tim Curry's great in it.
You have Prince Albert in a can? Well, you better let him out. And he gave us the greatest laugh of all time in that. No, I think I'm gonna actually definitely put. Ooh, there, that. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Yeah, and there's a photo of him eating sesame cake.
Nice.
I mean, we've already watched Congo, so
yeah,
I'm not gonna put that one up.
We can eliminate Congo. I see Chris. Was it Chris? I think specifically asked for Muppet Treasure Island, so I think we gotta do that one.
Yeah, all right, I got it up here. All right, I had to pick 4. I think I have 4.
I was going to say, I think you gotta do Rocky Horror too, because
Rocky is definitely up there, and this is one that we're gonna watch. I think I can go ahead and say that we'll definitely probably watch all of these.
I mean, there's a good chance I've seen all of them. It's been a while.
It's been a while
with me and Muppet Treasure Island, but definitely a while with the Three Musketeers.
He did play King Arthur and Spam-A-Lot on stage.
Oh yeah, I don't know if there's a good recording of that though.
I don't know if there is either, but
I always wanted to see that though. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, it's Tim Curry playing King Arthur.
Well, I think didn't that also have Hank Azaria and David Hyde Pierce in that initial run? Oh, dude, fuck yeah. So while Bobby's putting together some movies that are undoubtedly better than the first movie we will talk about, but you know what? Let's go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off this. I'll go ahead and say this is not, as far as quality entertainment that we've watched today, this is probably not the best podcast.
No. The best thing the whole week was definitely Star Trek.
I definitely have my critiques of Star Trek, but yeah, no question, it was the best. No question. No, it not even close. So like we got Zach Krieger's Resident Evil coming out, and I thought it'd be fun to look at past versions. And I remember watching this back when it came out and thinking it's dumb fun. Rewatching it, I'm like, this is just fucking dumb. I think I had the first two on here, and then I had a reboot, and then Zach Krieger's gonna be no reboot. After 20 minutes into watching this, I will say I was already erasing watching the sequel. I was like, no. But I guess we get to watch plenty of Paul W.S. Anderson movies this year. Event Horizon's the best one. After you've seen that, you're good. But yeah, so this tells the story. God, it's a fucking liberal use of that term for sure. The story is fucking, there's this umbrella corporation that made the super virus in an underground complex, and Mila Jovovich and her husband, who isn't really her husband, are the security guards to help defend it. But when there's like some sort of leak or contamination in this underground complex called the Hive, both of them are gassed with something that will knock them out and cause amnesia for reasons.
For plot.
Yeah, for plot, I guess.
We have to move the plot around.
Well, that way they're available so other people can dump exposition on them. And holy shit, I did not remember how much exposition is in this movie, and it is all fucking dumb and useless. God damn. Yeah, I upon rewatch, it's been years since I've seen this, I really did not enjoy this at all. This was dull and boring. I didn't like any of the characters. The 90s effects have not aged well. Yeah, this is definitely an example of a movie that has aged like fucking milk. I do like Mila Jovovich as an actor in general, but like I feel like she's just done a lot of projects with her husband where she gets to be the action hero, and unfortunately her husband, in my opinion, is not as good a director as she is an actress, so we get lots of crap with her in it, unfortunately, in my opinion. But yeah, this movie sucks. It's bad. I don't recommend it. Bobby, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, this movie sucked.
Yeah,
this was
it was bad, dude. It's only 100 minutes, and god damn, you feel every fucking minute. I want to say, like, what's the name of that one? Oh yeah, Colin Salmon pops in, and I was like, oh, I kind of like him as an actor. Then I forgot he dies like super early. It's like, oh yeah. And the laser room is probably one of the most visually interesting areas in the movie, which doesn't really speak to the quality of the movie and more speaks to just how dull the rest of the movie is. Yeah, I just did not like this on rewatch. This is just terrible. And they made like 6 of these, I think.
Something like that.
To my understanding, the last one's called The Final Chapter, and it ends on a fucking cliffhanger. But you know what? Like, this ends on a cliffhanger, and I'm fine leaving it there because I'm like, this just not fun. Yeah, the underground complex virus, whatever, the zombie virus, whatever. I kind of didn't care anything about the storyline. It just felt like they're just doing whatever to get from point A to point B. Yeah. Spoiler, I did not like this at all.
Yeah, no, this was terrible.
Mm.
God, I even remember when this came out, and like it being such a big deal, and I remember a lot of my friends getting super excited about it. Going, it's Resident Evil, man, it's gonna be fucking great. And I remember when I finally watched it, I remember just being so disappointed because I was also a big fan of the games too. So,
Yeah.
you know, like.
Well, yeah. I can't imagine this would be satisfying if you're a fan of the games at all. And to my understanding, it's not. But as someone who's not really familiar with the games, like watching this movie is not going to get me interested in playing the games at all. Yeah, I didn't enjoy this at all.
No. You okay?
Yeah. He just decided to grab his claws in my leg. It was fun. Did you want up, buddy? You can come up, but like have me be prepared. Don't just claw me. Don't. By the way, that sensation was probably better than watching this movie because at least it was over quickly. I don't have much to say.
I really don't either because
this sucks. I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, I did kind of groan a little when I saw this on the list. Just
Oh, well, Fifth Element is a much better movie, but we don't have a new Fifth Element movie coming out soon, so we'll find out. But yeah. Anything you want to add, or shall we go on to Hot Chick?
Yeah, let's go into Hot Chick.
So going into Snyderverse, this is the penultimate one. We still have the animal after this, but we have the Hot Chick here. This was the one I voted for because in this movie, actually, Rob Schneider doesn't play the main character. The main character is actually Rachel McAdams, who is unfortunately her character is taken over by Rob Schneider's body for most of the movie. You want to know something shocking, Bobby? At the beginning of this movie, I want to say there were 3 genuine intended chuckles from me.
Okay.
There's the one where she Rachel McAdams, Jessica, who's kind of just terrible at the beginning of this movie. She plants she's at a clothing store and she's hugging this person she dislikes, and she plants something tagged in the purse, and when they walk out, the security alarm goes out, and then when the security guard just tackles them just out of nowhere, that got a chuckle out of me.
Yeah, that also got a chuckle.
It was just so sudden out of nowhere. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Then the other 2 came strangely enough from Adam Sandler, someone who I don't really enjoy. But like he pops in obviously playing a Rasta. I'm going to ignore the racial implications with that. But he comes in explaining the historical significance of all these items at a mall. And then also at the end makes sure to explain how you can also store your weed in various spots in these items as well. I thought that was funny.
That actually came from an old SNL bit that Rob had did.
No.
Like that's an actual joke from him.
That's actually kind of I enjoyed that. The other thing I kind of enjoyed was when she, and this one's been done before, but like I did enjoy it where you have the clerk explaining the significance of the earrings, and as she's explaining them, you just hear this drum beat building up, and you assume it's just the background. Then finally, she tells Adam Sandler to stop playing the drums, and so he stops playing the drums. That got a genuine chuckle out.
That also with me, the one that's like, oh, sorry, I was just really digging the story.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I was vibing with it. That is the height of my enjoyment with this movie. Those are about the only 3 chuckles I got. I will say, watching this is very early Rachel McAdams. This is before Mean Girls. I believe this is the movie immediately before Mean Girls. I definitely see how like she got her star to climb after this because the parts where she's actually the main character are so much better than when Rob Schneider essentially takes over her body. Because essentially once Schneider pops in, this movie it's rough. It's really fucking rough. I want to say about midway through, I kind of checked out. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot Anna Faris was in this. I like Anna Faris too.
Yeah, I forgot she was in it too.
Yeah, she plays the best friend, and of course she's the best friend who gets a crush on Rob Schneider, and it's like, of course he wrote. By the way, he co-wrote this. Of course, he wrote in that like somebody who's supposed to be 19 gets a crush on him. It's like that's not gross at all, dude. That's not gross. Actually, she's probably not even supposed to be 19 because she's supposed to be high school. She's probably supposed to be like 17. So it's probably even worse than what I'm saying. But yeah. I like Anna Faris. I like Rachel McAdams. This movie sucks. Bobby, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Rob Schneider in this. He is pretty fucking terrible, actually.
Yes. No, what I actually liked about the beginning was that we go through so much of this movie without even seeing Rob Schneider at the beginning. And it's like, oh, well, this is better than his average movie because he's just not fucking there.
Yeah, this movie sucks. But I'm happy that we're through with it because it only means that we have one more left.
Yes, The Animal, which I've never seen. The only ones I had seen before this are this one and the first Deuce Bigalow. Yeah, we'll have to see. Rob Schneider is an animal. It started the whole. I feel like the animal in this really inspired the whole South Park joke, where just Rob Schneider is a stapler.
That is, I believe, where the joke of it started.
But I mean, I guess we could dive more into this because I mean, it is kind of a body swapping story, and I will say, occasionally we get brief cuts of Rachel McAdams as the Rob Schneider character. And that's better too than the Rob Schneider stuff. Because one of my issues watching this is like Rob Schneider doesn't even try to behave like Rachel McAdams does at the beginning of this movie. Like essentially when the body swap happens, we get Rob Schneider talking in a higher voice, which doesn't make sense because I would think he would talk in his normal voice because he would just have his normal voice muscles that he would use. And acting weird, but not like Rachel McAdams does at the beginning of the movie. So it feels almost like a different character. Rachel McAdams does kind of act like Rob Schneider in this because she's a better actress than him. And that's the thing. Like, I did think the premise of this movie is funny. It's like, we're going to have a really good actress, and for most of the movie, have that really good actress replaced with a really bad actor. And it's like, yep. If that's the movie you're looking for, that's what you get here. This was 2 years before the Freaky Friday. Well, I mean, this is hardly the first body swap movie too. I would always say
there's also oh shit.
Well, I mean, there's the original Freaky Friday, of course. I mean, there's stuff like 18 Again, which is kind of fun. God, I haven't seen like Father Like Son in forever. That one has Kirk Cameron though, doesn't it?
Shit. All right, well, posted live.
I will say, for me, the gold standard's always been vice versa, though. If you're looking for good body swap,
there's technically you can call it a body swapping movie. It technically is, but it really isn't. The Man with the Screaming Brain.
Ooh. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Technically it is.
Yeah.
They just shoved two brains in one skull, so, you know.
Sure.
And we get to watch Bruce Campbell run around talking to himself while there's a Russian voiceover telling him how to do things.
Well, I mean, you brought up that one. That one actually reminds me of the Steve Martin movie, Man with Two Brains, which I guess that qualifies as well. Although I never thought of it. I guess it would qualify under the same thing. But yeah. By the way, all the movies we just named are better than this.
Oh yeah, no, this was absolutely terrible.
This is,
I think there were a few parts that did genuinely make me laugh.
Yeah.
Like the girl getting tackled, that was pretty funny. The one part with the when the dad elbowed him, I kind of just thought that was just funny.
Oh yeah, that was
Rob
a bit
Schneider
much.
got
Yeah,
elbowed in
I was
the
like, what the
face.
fuck?
Yeah, that's all just because out of nowhere. And I mean, in the context of how that scene worked, yeah, that was also funny. But yeah, I don't know. That's 17 again. I don't think that aged. I thought that was a little cringy when that came out.
I thought it was all right, as I recall.
I
but
thought
maybe,
the concept
maybe
I thought the concept was cringy when it came out.
I don't remember exactly what. I mean, the concept is just he gets younger, right?
Yeah, so he's pretty much.
I guess an argument can be,
grown man
you know,
going to a high school and hitting on high school girls. And
yeah, I was about ready to say there is an issue with that where I actually don't know if that counts as a body swap.
Yeah,
because he just his younger self. He was. I will say it is definitely something else I will add, even though I did not like this movie, I will say of the Rob Schneider movies we've gone through, this is probably my favorite. Take that for what it's worth, because I did not like this. I'd probably watch this again just for Rachel McAdams. If I had to watch that one
just
again
because of Rachel McAdams and Anna Faris.
Yeah. But yeah, this movie sucks. It's quite bad. Rob Schneider, no. Just no. Anything you want to add, Bobby?
We have one more to get through, and then we're done with Rob Schneider.
Yes. The animal. Rob Schneider is an animal.
Yeah, we get to watch him be an animal next, and then, that's just going to be...
I've never seen it before, but...
yeah, you know the caliber of what you're looking forward to. So.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be great.
yeah, you already know what the caliber of his peak entertainment is. So.
Yes, peak performance. All right, so that brings us to Star Trek: Strange New Worlds. I definitely want to go through and talk about these episodes a bit more individually because I have stuff to say about kind of all of them.
Yeah, there wasn't. I'll say out of these, this is like one of the first times that I can actually say that I almost enjoyed every single one of these.
Yeah, no, I would actually say I overall enjoyed four of these solidly. And there's one I actually really liked quite a bit.
Yeah, there was one in particular I really thought was funny.
Yeah, absolutely. But overall, I thought four of them were really good, and I thought one was a really cool idea, and I was really disappointed with what happened with it because it just felt kind of nowhere and boring. But I will say, first half of this season, while I don't think is as strong as the first two seasons, I will say I think so far it's stronger than season 3, so I do appreciate that. But yeah, let's go ahead and break these down a bit. So episode 1, the premiere here. Well, I mean, I don't know if Adam Sandler's come out as MAGA or not. I think
he keeps a lot of his politics.
Yeah, I think he keeps it.
I'm pretty sure he leans conservatively.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's at least been MAGA vibes with him. But yeah. Anyways, so the first one is, they end up in the stellar storm that sends them back 65 million years, and they encounter Martians who are in some way are more advanced than us, and in some ways are less advanced than us, and we find out about this essentially this civilization that was lost. While we have also an away team that goes to this planet to go after this resource they need before they realize what system they were in. And they end up dealing with dinosaurs, which, okay. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of surprised the original series never did a dinosaur episode. It was almost certainly a budget thing. Although, frankly, some of the stuff they did with their budget, I'm surprised they didn't just do it anyway, just do it really cheap. But yeah. So we have a away team dealing with dinosaurs, and then the rest of the ship is dealing with these Martians who are somewhat advanced, but also realize, but they're also at war with another species on a planet that we don't know about yet. And yeah, we kind of see what happens to the Martians and what happens to this other species. And overall, I thought this was a decent, solid episode. It didn't blow my mind, but I thought it was decent. What do you think of this one, Bobby?
I honestly thought there was going to be a twist coming with it, like they were going to go meet with those other people and then find out that the race of the species that they first met were really the bad people.
Yeah, I was semi-expecting something like that too. And in some ways, you could kind of argue that because it's like the insect people.
Yeah.
It seemed like they might have just been not really invading, but like just doing their thing. They kind of remind me of the bugs from Starship Troopers, where like we're going to war with them, and it's like, but they're just doing their thing. They're not going to war with us. It was just an accident, you know? But yeah, I thought that was okay. And you kind of like, you know, seeing the fall of that people, which we knew was coming. But it was also kind of the endless war was what they were going for, and it's what the end result was. So it's like, I kind of get it. The next one was Star Trek Event Horizon, kind of.
Yeah.
Leon, Kirk, and Spock end up on board the USS Griffin, which has been lost for X amount of years. I don't remember. And they go on board to investigate what's happened, and they all start getting crazy visions. Spock starts seeing T'Pring, and she's like, I'm on this ship. And he's like, no, you're fucking not. And then she's like, yes, I am. And let me go ahead and start cutting up on you. And it's like, oh, fuck. And then we get an away team. The Enterprise away team finds them and beams over. And we get Pike, Una, Ortega, Uhura. And the second they beam in, I'm like, okay. I find them immediately fucking sus. And that's because it was immediately sus. Most of the episode, spoiler alert, most of the episode is Spock, Kirk, and Leon just kind of slowly going insane from all the visions from the ship.
Yeah.
And it is kind of set up for additional, I assume they're going to follow up a bit more on this later in the season, because like they didn't really explain exactly what's going on, other than just fucked up shit happened on the ship, and now they're all getting insane visions. It's very much an Event Horizon vibe thing, but I don't know. I enjoyed it. What do you think, Bobby?
I really like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was one of my probably favorite of the bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of that, like them losing their mind and being and kind of losing their mind and being isolated, and that's such a cool plot device for sci-fi.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It is kind of wild just seeing different people do versions of that Horizon, essentially, which I always thought was a cool concept. So yeah. Next up is Human Best Friend, the first comedy episode of the bunch, first of 2 comedy episodes. The crew of the Enterprise, mainly the Alpha Shift, is really stressed out, and they have this really big meeting that they need to do with this alien species, but they're all stressed out and they're not working at their best. So Pike finds this planet that they do sure leave at for like 48 hours to go relax. The atmosphere of the planet makes them instantly drunk, which when essentially they said that, I was like, do you mean like drunk or just a little buzzed, or like what are we dealing with?
Or just like shit-faced. No,
yeah, or
like
shit-faced. If it's shit-faced, I'm not gonna have fun. I'm not. Oh yeah, and I think it's worth noting, like the episodes before this, we've seen kind of a back and forth between Scotty and Artagas, which I kind of enjoyed, them just trolling the shit out of each other and annoying each other. But essentially, they all go to this planet. They get drunk. Artagas wakes up with a hangover. She's with Scotty, and they have to figure out where the shuttle is because apparently the meeting's been moved up, and they have to they have to get on task. But everybody's just drunk on this planet, including them, pretty much. And they have to try to get everybody together to get everything fixed up. Pike is just getting tattoos all over himself. I will say this is definitely my favorite of the bunch. This is very just goofy, silly fun, but I enjoyed it. It was stupid, idiotic, but I had fun. Bobby?
Yeah, this was goofy. This was a goofy, fun episode. And Dave Foley was in it. And that's always a plus whenever you see a kid in the hall in anything.
No, when I saw him doing like the ad for the planet, and when I saw all the small text, I was like, wait, do you definitely want to do this planet with this small text shit? But yeah, he did the advertisement. I was like, is that fucking Dave Foley? That's awesome.
As soon as he first started talking, I was like, holy fucking shit, it's Dave Foley. This is going to be a great episode.
Yeah.
I don't care what's going to happen. This is fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, this one is a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed it. This is my favorite of the bunch so far. And then next comes the disappointing one. So they go to this planet, the atmosphere or the orbit of this planet that they have there's some goofy science explanation as to why there's no color in this system. So everything's black and white, obviously for a noir style story. But there's a techno-babble explanation because it's Star Trek. But anyways, they go to this world that's black and white.
It doesn't have moons or something.
It's something. Yeah. It's noir. No. But
with Nazis. I mean Klingons, but
yeah, no. Well, I mean, they go to a Klingon-occupied planet, which I mean, they talk about that in the Klingons' first appearance, Errand of Mercy, which this episode calls back on to heavily.
Yeah.
That is where they go meet up, where Kirk and Spock go to Organia to try to get the alliance of the Organian people before the Klingons get a foothold there. And the main Klingon trying to get a foothold there with Kirk and Spock on the other end is Kor. So the reason I bring that up is because we have Una, M'Benga, and Uhura going down this planet that's occupied by the Klingons. And the main Klingon in charge of this planet is Kor. And I was excited when I saw that name or heard that name because I was like, ooh, what is this like interpretation of Kor going to be in this series? Because they've done really good reinterpretations of characters in this series. Like I love M'Benga. I love what they've done with. Honestly, I love what they've done with Spock. Even though Leonard Nimoy is the GOAT, fucking Ethan Peck's fantastic in this.
No, Ethan Peck is fucking great as Spock.
Yeah. Chapel is such a nothing character in the original series, and I actually like her here. So, like, I think they do a great job with the characters in this. So I was excited to see what they do with Kor. And I found Kor pretty bland and forgettable in this, I'll be honest. I was a little disappointed.
I forgot they were Klingons until you said it.
Yeah, no, it was Klingons in charge. Yeah, no, and it's obviously kind of like a Nazi-occupied France type thing, which I'll also add that Voyager did in the Killing Game. Yeah, but like
the parallel they showed with it was cool. I appreciated that. That was cool. That was a neat aspect of the story. But this one, I agree with you. It was a little disappointing.
Yeah, it's like a cool. Obviously, going for a noir feel. I like the idea of visiting a Klingon-occupied planet because we've never seen that before. It was just brought up in the original series, but we never actually seen it. So I like going there on the ground and exploring it. I was excited at the idea of like Uhura and fucking Kor getting some one-on-one time, which they do get. But like Kor was forgettable in this, and it was just kind of a bland and boring episode. And I was really disappointed. I'm really kind of disappointed to say that because like I know the episode they're calling upon in like the original series lore they're calling upon with this, and it's missing the mark, and it's not quite there, and this was the one that disappointed me the most. I was just kind of waiting for this one to end. Bobby, anything to add?
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for this one to end after a while. It just
yeah.
wound up being very disappointing. But luckily, the
Yes.
palate cleanser we had after that was fucking perfect.
Yeah, level 5 transporter accident. Another comedy episode. The crew of the Enterprise is turned into puppets. I'll be honest, this one didn't blow me away, but it was fun. It was fun enough. It did just enough that I overall enjoyed it. I thought it was kind of funny. So like essentially Scotty's competing with this other transporter engineer. And he wants to show off how far he can do a transport. And he does the transport, and the side effects just turns everybody into a fucking puppet. Except for Spock, who's off ship at the time. So Spock has to come back. And all the controls are designed for fingerprints and stuff like that to make sure that it's the right person at the console. So nobody can operate the ship because all their hands are felt. And Spock literally has to run around and just do fucking all the post and everything. And you can see Spock, like, there's this point where they're talking to Orions and Uhura fucks up a button because her hands are felt. And so they're on view screen, and while they're talking to the Orions who are threatening them, they just see Spock running around the background, back and forth,
and the one Orion goes like,
all the controls.
You mean that one Vulcan you have running around doing everything?
Yeah.
I was very happy to like actually see the Orions. Like I was that, like when they said this is an Orion pirate ship, I was like, are we going to see Orions in live action?
Mm-hmm.
And they're puppets. Oh my god, this is great.
Yeah.
Because again, I can't think of times that I've seen Orions in live action.
Have we seen them in Strange New Worlds? I know we saw them in Discovery.
We saw them as background, but not like main characters.
We definitely got a few in original series. Not a lot though.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Not like a main character like Lower Decks, but like.
Oh yeah, no. Tendi is
Tendi
my favorite Lower Decks character. But yeah,
yeah, she is. She's my favorite Lower Decks character.
No, I love Tendi and Rutherford. They're pretty neck and neck for me. But yeah,
Tendi and the medical officer are my favorite characters from Lower Decks.
Oh, Ta'ana.
Yeah.
Oh God, she's crazy, but I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the episode. Obviously, they're all puppets. I saw so many people posting about how outraged they were about just the premise of this episode. I'm like,
they were made in Jim Henson's
it's a gimmick
shop.
episode. Come on, it's a goofy, fun episode, man.
I would rather have like my padding.
Yeah,
be like this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, one thing I did appreciate about this is that like they're puppets, but like, you know, obviously there's lots of disadvantages being puppet, but like eventually they figure out how being a puppet can be advantageous. Because one of the things they figure out is like their body parts can fall off and they can just get sewed back on and they're fine. So characters can cut in half and stuff. Characters can get flushed into space and be like, it's fine. It was very, very silly. I enjoyed this well enough. It was fun. I have mixed feelings. So spoiler alert, just get into this. I have mixed feelings about it being a dream, but
I mean, it's the oldest trope in television.
True. I mean, honestly, I was semi-expecting Spock to wake up and see Patrick Duffy in the shower, but you know.
Is he still alive?
Isn't he? I think he is. He's not a young man, but yeah, I think.
I mean, he wasn't a young man when he was on Step by Step.
No, but
he at least had like salt and pepper. I remember.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
Chat, is Patrick Duffy still alive?
Yeah, no, he is. He absolutely is. Yeah.
But yeah.
His spouse has passed, but Jesus, he looks just the same.
Yeah.
Just with gray hair.
So yeah, overall, I will say this week's Star Trek: Strange New Worlds was by far the best that we watched this week. The only thing I'd recommend, and yeah, I'm optimistic, even though season 3 was kind of disappointing. I'm optimistic about this season so far. I think it's decent. I think there's one misstep and 4 pretty solid episodes, and one that I thought was really good. But anything you want to add, Bobby?
No.
Okay. Well, that's all the big topics. Let me go ahead and dig up next week. Might have a bit shorter
because I already have it open.
Oh, you show off. I was going to say we might wrap it up a little bit early because I do have to get up really fucking early.
Yeah, no. I was gonna forgo the pop culture question this week. But next week we have a fun block of shows that all have a theme.
Oh, yes.
Now we're gonna let all of you guess what that theme is going to be at the end of the episode. But we are watching the movies Coyote versus Acme, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and Cool World. If you're not able to guess what it is by those names alone, then, well, we also have next week. But we also have our polls up. We have a brand new one just in time for you awesome viewers to pick a Tim Curry film. We have 4 options up there. The movies that we have, if I can get to it, here we are Clue from 1985, Legend from 1985, Muppet Treasure Island from 1996, and The Three Musketeers. Now, it looks like we already have 2 votes that are up already. That's great. I'm going to apply mine as well.
I was about to say I need to jump in there.
But we also have our tribute post up for Tim Curry and Dolly. And we're also going to be adding a Dolly Parton movie here in 2 weeks, I believe. So there will be that. Yeah.
Yeah, which one do I want to vote for?
I voted for mine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, Chris, I did see that about Andrew Tate and all the cars that he had were rented. Like he didn't own any of that stuff.
I found out some news that that is a callback for a few years back. Remember when Andrew Tate got arrested when he tweeted? Yeah. Of course, yeah. Guys, I will be live tomorrow. We'll be going over some comic books and some chuddery, of course. Big comic book will be Infinity Gauntlet number 4. Get to see the heroes go up against Thanos, which goes extremely well.
Hey, big bear.
But yeah, hello. We're just wrapping up. But guys, thank you so much for joining us. I know this is a bit later than normal. We're wrapping up a bit earlier. I close tonight and then get to open tomorrow. I'm really excited. But guys, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to like and subscribe. Anything you want to add, Bobby?
Sometime soon, I should have some music available for streaming. We're working that out, but that is something that's been in the pipeline for a while. But yes.
Okay, in chat, I just dropped the link for the post, so make sure to go vote on Tim Curry movies. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. Party on and be excellent to each other.
Take care.